Hi there guys and girls, this is Pixel and welcome to a new format of video that I have not tried for a rather long time. In the background you'll be seeing some Rocket League gameplay that I literally got about 5 minutes ago. I just went on and played 3 games. I don't know how many of the games you're going to see. Only one of them actually went the distance, so you might see all of them in this video. But today I'm basically going to be telling you a story that happened to me very recently and it was just absolutely crazy. I love videos like this where the YouTuber kind of breaks down the barrier, you know, the YouTube persona if you will, and really connects with the audience and just tells something funny and entertaining. And I love telling stories, and you guys love Rocket League, so even if you don't listen to me, you can watch the gameplay. I do just want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, because the giveaway for the month of June is very quickly coming to an end. You've got a few more days to use my discount code PIXEL on Logo.com and tweet me or Instagram me or email me proof of you doing that to be entered in with the chance to win some awesome Rocket League items, and maybe even some items that you can see on my car on the screen right now. So I'm going to play the sponsored intro. Feel free to skip over it if you want and just listen to the story. Let me know down in the comments and by leaving a like if you want to see more videos like this, more stories, because obviously I have 21 years worth of stories, videos that I could make maybe just once a week, videos like this where I have gameplay recorded in the background, whatever game that may be, maybe Crash Team Racing, that came out recently. I tell you guys a story or just something crazy that happened, or maybe I do a Q&A or something like that, just to bring back that little personal connection, because I was watching some of my older videos on pickapixel when I had like a few hundred subs, and the community aspect was insane. And I know it's hard to replicate that with 300,000 subscribers, but I'm gonna try. Nevertheless, I did mention the sponsors a while ago, so we're going to play the intro and then get in with the story. You guys need to go and check out the sponsors of this video, lolga.com. They sell gift cards for cheaper than they actually are if you use my discount code PIXEL at checkout for 6% off. Say you want a $50 gift card, go to the checkout, use my code, and you can get it for cheaper than $50. If you want to buy V-Bucks on Fortnite, keys on Rocket League, or much more, then you can go and do that using the link in the description. Lolga is not affiliated with any game that I'm playing or showing on the channel, but they're really supporting me, and I hope you go show them some love. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. It all started with a drug problem. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It started with these, or lack thereof, okay? So let me just explain. As some of you may know, I'm a very keen cricketer, and I'm primarily a bowler as far as adult cricket goes. I can bat. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that I actually got my first ever 100 in a 2020 at the end of last season, which was super duper cool. I'll put the picture on screen now. And I'm no mug. I did play in a game against the Lashings 11, which is a bunch of ex-international cricket players, and I myself bowled out the legend that is Gordon Greenidge, one of the best batsmen to have ever lived. He is in his 60s now, but still he was very good, okay? Don't let that take away from the achievement. But because I bowl quick, I put a lot of pressure on my bowling delivery foot, the one that slams down when you bowl. If you don't know how cricket works, you bowl the ball, you slam your foot down, and some people, it just doesn't end well for them. I wear 2 pairs of socks, one of them special bowling socks, I have special bowling boots, but it absolutely destroyed my foot, primarily my big toe, okay? And every season for the last few years, eventually the nails just come off, and it's so damn painful. It's so bad. You remember I used to work at McDonald's? I actually got a week off McDonald's due to a toe-related injury, because I couldn't walk. Coincidentally, that was the last time I went and saw the doctor about it. But nevertheless, I had a game on Saturday, and I bowled a bit more than I usually would, in this season at least, because I'm still, you know, getting in the swing of things, and it just destroyed me, and I couldn't take the pain. So I did something that every man struggles to do, admit they're in pain, and go and do something about it, and go to the hospital. And Gina, my girlfriend, was kind enough to take me to the hospital, and we actually do our food shop at a supermarket that has a pharmacy in store. So we were going to go to the hospital, get the prescription after half an hour of waiting in the waiting room. It was pretty crazy. I was in the waiting room for quite a while. It was so extremely hot, as you can imagine. And there was this older man, and he said to the guy next to me, he's like, "Can you go tell the nurse I'm about to pass out?" And his eyes just go whoop. And then the guy next to me is like, "Doctor!" It was like something out of some kind of like soap opera. It was all dramatic. And he actually said to the nurse he was in for a dog bite. So I don't know what happened. He must have just got a bit flustered in there. But either way, moving on. I'm at the hospital for just over an hour, I would say, and I get given a prescription by this doctor who didn't really seem to know what she was talking about. She didn't listen to me. She kept saying the next time I play football to be more careful. I know. I told you the situation. And a procedure that someone I know has had wherein they've removed the nail from the toe and basically just killed the toe so the nail doesn't grow back. She'd acted like it wasn't even possible and that she'd never even heard of it. So that was off the cards. I was kind of going to the hospital with the hope that they would basically kill my toe so it doesn't hurt anymore. But yeah, She never heard of that procedure. I take the prescription, leave the hospital, go to the Asda. There is a pharmacy in store, and Gina and I are also going to do our food shop there, which is great, you know, killing two birds with one stone, adult stuff. I'm cool. We get to the prescription desk, give the prescription to the lady behind it, who is a very nice lady. She tears it in half and then looks at it. Nothing. Nothing on the prescription. I never go to hospitals. I don't know how prescriptions work or anything like that. I just assumed whatever was there was necessary information for the pharmacist to get it, whether there was like an order number on there or a code. But no, blank. Signature from the doctor, blank. Blank. So I am refused my prescription, which is very frustrating, but nevertheless, we go and do our food shop. We get the frozens, and we're having a bit of a bad day, so we actually got some ice cream. We never buy ice cream. Bought some ice cream, as well as a few other frozen things as well. And then we went out to the car park, and when we got there, Gina parked in a space with a car opposite her, and by the time we went out to go back to the car was gone, so she could drive straight through rather than having to worry about reversing out the space and stuff like that. So I said, hey, you can drive straight through. Our luck is looking up, and at this point, my toe is in a lot of pain, okay? I'm wearing flip-flops because I can't put a sock on. It's absolute agony. I look down, and Gina also sees that there's some gross stuff going down there. My foot, by the way. It's clearly, like, infected, and there's just some gross stuff, but we put the shopping in the boot of the car, and Gina's got some, like, cleaning stuff in the boot of her car because she is a carer, so that's great. So she gets the cleaning stuff out. I sort of wipe my toe, sort myself out temporarily before we go back to the hospital and re-get our prescription. Gina shuts the boot, and then it hits us. Hang on a minute. What? Where are the keys? She says to me, I gave the keys to you. And I said no. No, you did not. I only took my wallet out of the car to go to the shop because I knew I had to pay for the food and for the prescription. I left my backpack with my keys and my phone in the car. And we hadn't unlocked the car yet. We just unlocked the boot. Gina shut the boot and the boot locks itself. Her keys are in the boot. My keys are in the car. We're absolutely screwed. We have no house key to get into our apartment, and we have no car key to get into the car and drive. It's a Sunday, about 2:30 p.m. We have an hour and a half before the pharmacy closes, and we still don't have this stupid prescription because the lady left the thing blank. You know when things just aren't going right, and you just have that realization, and you just sigh. You're just like, because you know whatever solution you come up with, it's either going to be frustrating, long, and just really unnecessary when you think about it. Gina decides to phone up her sister because we feel like her fiance might be able to, you know, break into the car, basically. And he said he had a break-in car kit, which is exactly what we want to hear. But it was at his work, and he couldn't get there. So basically, it was, which window's going to break? How are we getting in then? We can't afford a new window. These are mad times we live in. We live in an apartment block, and in the same apartment block is essentially the estate agent's like office that kind of deals with the letting of these apartments. So I thought, what if they're open? Because they have no trouble, whether it's maintenance or a property inspection, they have no trouble getting their own keys and opening the door and just walking, welcoming themselves into our apartment because I'm recording a video and can't hear them knock on the door, so they just walk in on me recording a video. The plumber did do that to me. I was recording here, he knocks on the door, I don't hear it because I'm here, lets himself in. Oh, hey. Haha. Want a cup of tea? So I said, if they're open, we can walk from the supermarket 15 minutes back to our apartment building, go in there with a tail between our legs and say, yeah, we need you to give us an apartment key, because that's where Gina's spare car key was. It was in the apartment. That actually goes smoothly. We get into the building, get into our apartment, get the spare car key, all with my messed up foot, by the way, and then we have to walk back from our apartment building to the supermarket. All the while, Gina's got her phone, so her fitness app is tracking her steps. My phone's in the car, so I'm not doing any activity today because it thinks I'm just sat there when I'm walking with an injured foot. Just not going well, is it? We walk all the way back to the car. Time is ticking. We have about an hour left at this point. And instead of driving the food home with the frozens in the back, we were worried about the ice cream and that melting. We just went straight to the hospital. I walk in, give them the prescription, and they say, ah, that was you. You know, I thought it was a bit funny that 2 came out of the printer. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, they printed out 2 prescriptions. The one that I needed came out, and then a blank one just came out afterwards. The doctor, who clearly wasn't listening to me, just signed the wrong one. And we wouldn't have got locked out of the car had we not had to go to the hospital to get the prescription again, because I don't think we would have looked down at my foot if we didn't have to go back to the hospital, because we would have gone home and just sorted it out there. So this all happened because people just can't do the job. We make it home just at 4 p.m. when everything closes, nothing melted, and it was a good day. But now comes the stress of taking these. Every 6 hours, that's it, for a week straight. Either on an empty stomach or an hour before food. I looked it up, and apparently on an empty stomach means at least 2 hours after food. So I have to eat, wait 2 hours before I can take this, and then wait another hour or two before I can eat again. And I'm so not used to regimenting my food timing like that. It's strange. I ate like an hour ago, gotta wait an hour, take another one, wait an hour, have dinner, but these things better work. I thought to myself, you know, it'll be ironic if I bought a lottery ticket and we actually won. So I bought a ticket for the Euro Millions lottery thinking, what a great way that would be to end the story. And the draw was last night, ladies and gentlemen. I look at the draw, I check out the 2 lucky star numbers, which are the numbers you need as well as the 5 main ones to actually win the mega jackpot of, like, I believe it's 39 million this week. And I look at it on my phone, and from memory I'm like, wait a minute, my lucky stars matched that. I swear I had those. And I did. I got the 2 lucky stars numbers on the ticket. So now, all I need, I feel like that's the hard bit. It's not, though. I need to match the 5 other numbers, which I didn't. So here we are. £2.50 poorer for that. Genuinely bought that ticket for the sake of the story, but it is what it is. Nevertheless, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it and want to see more like it, leave a like on it. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. If you still don't get it, the thumbnail with the padlocked car, that was sort of the best representation I could think of to do with Rocket League in regards to the situation we found ourselves in. You get me? Cool. I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you, it's pick up, pixel.